Today's class is a heart-opening yoga flow to inspire self-love, self-compassion, and it's perfect for the spirit of Valentine's Day, but awesome any time of the year, any day of the week. Let's begin in a child's pose at the back of our mat. Toes come together, knees come apart, and then we walk the arms forward, coming down to the forehead. Stretching through the fingertips, reach the arms forward, open up through your chest space. And right away, just take our deepest breath yet today. Inhale through the nose and take that exhale out the mouth. Softening down, giving your weight to gravity. Sealing the lips, begin to move into your ujjayi breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. With the exhale, we invite this slight restriction in the back of the throat, allowing the voice, the breath rather, to become a bit more audible. Continue to slow and deepen your breath. Getting to feel the weight of your body on the ground. Noticing that pressure point at your third eye space, pressing into the ground beneath you. Feeling the weight of your arms on the mat. Feeling the knees and the hips and the toes. And then just seeing if you can feel your body weight as a whole, pressing down into the ground. Allowing yourself to experience this feeling of groundedness. With an inhale, let's come forward. Knees come under the hips. We tent up onto the fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, crack the heart open down towards the floor. The chin or the forehead come to the chest. Coming into a deeper heart opener here. Stretch through your shoulders. Feel that nice back bend in your upper back. Breathe in, fill up. Exhale, let it go and soften. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Palms come to the ground. Inhale to roll forward, up dog. Flip the feet. Press the hands into the ground as you pull the heart through the pose, lifting the gaze up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, downward facing dog, tuck the toes. Gaze goes right to the feet. Reach through your arms, send your tailbone high, reach your heart down through the pose. Chest coming down towards the tops of the thighs. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Maybe you'd like to pedal out the feet here, sending one heel and then the other to the mat. Creating some space and expansion through the backs of the legs. Coming through downward facing dog, inhale to roll forward, plank pose. Move one vertebra at a time. Bend the knees, lift the gaze, swing the hips back, downward facing dog. We got two more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Articulating through the entire length of the spine here. Meet in downward facing dog. With your next inhale, take the left leg high. Swing it through, low lunge. Dropping down onto the back knee, inhale through the arms. Exhale, sink the hips and cactus the arms. Reach the heart forward. Let's do that again. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, sink the hips, dip into the pose as you cactus the arms, open through the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, open. Inhale, arms up to the sky, and we're going to transition into a baby warrior by swinging the right leg behind you. Arms come out to a T. We bend deeply into the front leg. Gaze out at the middle finger. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse warrior. Open up through your left side body. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Left hand comes down to the inside of the left leg. Right arm up and overhead. Stack the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, come into a side plank at the back of your mat. Right arm down, stack the arms, and let's float the left leg, creating a flex in the left toes. Holding here, find your balance. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, reach for a bind, kicking the leg out, coming into a baby half moon. Stretching through the shoulders, you kick the leg out and up. Find your breath and find your balance. Inhale, everything reaches long. Exhale for gate pose. As you set the left foot down, left arm down the left leg rather, right arm up and overhead, side body stretch on the right. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Coming to the back of your mat into a lizard lunge. We step the right foot to the right edge of the mat and come down onto the back knee. Once here, you can stay high up onto the fingertips. You can also come down maybe to a forearm position, whatever feels best for you and your body. Breathing deeply wherever you're at in this stretch. Maybe this stretch for you feels really challenging or intense. Maybe it feels really easy and good in the body. However it feels, just remembering that it's all temporary. If you aren't already, come up onto the hands, and we're going to step the left foot back, stepping back into wild thing. Take the right foot behind you, right arm up and overhead as you look at the right thumb. Think rainbow shape through your body as you lift the hips up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow exhale out the mouth. Reaching your heart down and through the pose. Feel that opening through your front body. Deep breath in, take the right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge, drop down onto the back knee. Inhale through the fingertips. Exhale, crack open your heart as you sink into the pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the fingertips. Exhale, open up for baby warrior 2. Arms out to a T. Deep bend in the front leg. Inhale, flips the front palm. Exhale, reverse warrior. Left arm down the left leg, right arm up and overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, side angle. Tent up onto the right fingertips as you reach the left arm up and overhead. The right elbow snuggling into the inside of the right knee to encourage an opening through your hip. Deep breath in. Exhale, side plank. Left arm down, right leg up. Floating the right foot, we keep a flex in the toes. Stack the shoulders and find your balance. Inhale. Exhale, maybe find that bind, bending the top leg and capturing the foot with the hand. If coming into the bind, kick the leg out so much so that you find this opening through your heart for baby half moon. Inhale, everything reaches long. Exhale, gate pose. Suction down onto the right edge of the foot. Right arm down the leg, left arm up and overhead. Side body stretch on the left. Deep breath in. Long, slow exhale out. With an inhale, come forward to the top of your mat. And let's step the left foot out for lizard lunge. Come down onto the back knee. And then noticing that one side might feel a little different than the other. Maybe you'd like to come down to the forearms on the side, or maybe you need to stay up onto the hands. Just deciding what feels best for you in your body on this side. Allowing yourself to breathe through intensity. Always permission to take that exhale out the mouth whenever it feels good to do so. Inhale brings you up onto the hands. And we'll step back to side plank on the right for wild thing. Left foot comes behind you, left arm up and overhead. Reach the hips high. Nice heart opener here. Gaze at the left thumb. Inhale. Exhale, plank pose. From plank pose, we inhale, shoulders over wrist, exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Reset our breath and down dog. Inhale through the nose. Long, slow exhale, take it out the mouth. Tiny steps up to meet the hands, forward fold at the top of your mats. Feet step hip width distance apart. We inhale, halfway lift. Interlace the hands at the low back. Exhale, fold as you send the arms up and overhead. Drop the chin to the chest. If this feels too intense in the shoulders, you can always come down into a ragdoll. Wherever you're at, give your weight to gravity. Tipping your weight towards your toes, stretching the length of the legs, and opening up through your heart. Gently release the arms, and let's heel to the feet to the edges of the mat, coming into a malasana. Toes out, heels in. Let's bring hands to the heart, elbows come to the insides of the legs as you ease the hips down into the pose. Take a moment to close the eyes and just begin to feel the gentle rise and fall in your heart space as you breathe. Feeling yourself fill up, your heart open, and with the exhale, feeling this feeling of softening, of letting go. Blink the eyes open. We heel to the feet back together. And let's place the hands behind us, fingertips away. With an in breath, lift the hips high for reverse plank. The head is one long line and extension of the spine, so we're not dumping the head necessarily. Head still lifted, but the chin's up. And then we lift the hips just a little higher, stretching through our shoulders, our whole front body. With your exhale, slowly come down. Coming down to bridge pose, come to lying on your back. Feet are hip width distance apart, and the fingertips tickle the heels here. With an inhale, let's lift the left leg high. Toes point. Deep breath in. Press into the right foot to lift the hips up and off the mat. Once here, option to interlace the hands behind the low back and rock the shoulders underneath. Inhale, lift just a little higher. Exhale, place just the left foot back onto the ground for bridge pose. Inhale, right leg high. Point the foot, press into the left foot, and breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come down. Bringing the knees right into the chest, rocking gently side to side. Massaging out your low back, maybe circle the knees a couple times one way, and then the other. Let's reach the legs long, coming into a supported fish pose. We're going to take the hands, excuse me, Willow. Let's take the hands underneath the butt, palms face down. And as you do so, you tilt the head all the way back, top of the head coming down towards the mat. If this doesn't feel great in your body or it's just not happening, feel free just to come down to a butterfly pose, soles of the feet together. Exposing the throat, exposing the heart space here. Let's take a few deep breaths. If you're in the fish pose, press into the elbows to lift the head. And then take one hand and then the other out from underneath the body. Toes come to touch, coming into butterfly pose. And let's just take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly as you settle in. Take some deep breaths into the hands, feeling the breath move through your body. And as we rest here, I just want you to ponder for a moment, what does it mean to have self-love? What does it mean to have self-compassion? Just thinking about what those words mean to you for a moment or two. Self-love can look like so many different things. I think most obviously it means to us like how we take care of ourselves, whether that means going to bed early or eating healthy or practicing yoga. But it also begins with how we treat ourselves, like how we talk to ourselves, how we hold ourselves in challenging moments or when we make mistakes. Are we able to be kind to ourselves and speak kind words? Are we able to have compassion for ourselves when we mess up and just remember that we'll learn from that mistake and try better next time? And then most importantly, are we able to learn how to become our own best friends? It's such a beautiful thing to learn how to hold ourselves in this life, how to be good to ourselves. And it really begins with how we talk to ourselves, how we treat ourselves. So just breathing into the hands, again, breathing into that heart space. I want you to offer a couple I love yous to yourself. It could be just a gentle whisper, could be internal. Maybe you want to sing it, say it out loud. But just gently telling yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. Just feeling that warmth within you, what it feels like to really feel love for yourself. Love for the magnificent human being that you are. Let's bring the hands to Anjali Mudra at the heart. Inhale, thumbs to third eye. And we exhale, hands back to heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Self-love has just been such an important practice for me, especially in my 20s. So if you liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe. I would love a comment from you if you're particularly touched by this practice, and have a beautiful day.